Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about how I made $5,000 in one day off of one laundry order. Okay, I almost didn't believe that it was possible until I actually did it. Okay, in one day, it took me less than maybe 3 hours to pick up the clothes, take it to where it needed to go, and it took me another maybe 3 hours to bring it back to where it needed to go. I'm talking about 6 hours of work and $5,000. This is why I try to tell you guys, starting a laundry business is not that hard and it's actually very profitable. It's like it costs you less than what, $100 to get started, and at the end of the day, you're gonna make thousands of dollars by simply picking up clothes, dropping it off when it's ready, picking it back up, and dropping it back off to the person you got it from. It's not that hard. You don't have to do any laundry yourself. I hate doing laundry. I haven't touched anybody's underwear, socks, garments, anything since I started working. Since I started with this little business, like. I haven't done any laundry. I don't pay for my own laundromat. I don't pay for my own equipment. I don't pay for anything. I don't pay utilities and rent for, space and leases. I don't do all that. Like, all I do is get paid to pick up clothes, drop it off, and take it back down, okay? So this is how I got my first commercial laundry client. So what happened was I had it was a senior center, right? It was like a senior community living center, and they were getting ready to do some pest control. So they wanted to go and get the pest control guys to come and spray around all the complex, right? But before they did that, they wanted all the residents to have their laundry done, and the company was actually paying for all the residents' laundry to be done because before, you want to make sure you clean all the clothes and then get all the bugs, everything out, so that when you spray it, the bugs in the clothes are just coming back out and then repopulating, and then now you just have the same problem that you had before, right? So what they did before that they got the pest control people is that they called me and they literally said, hey, we're looking for a laundry company that can pick up the clothes, wash, dry, fold, do whatever, and bring them back. They said it's going to be over 400 units. You're going to have to do this, and that. You're going to have to pick up the clothes, wash it, dry it, fold it. You're going to have to keep track of each of the clothes. You're going to have to keep track of each of the doors. You're going to have to keep track of each person's items. Make sure you don't lose people's clothing. You're going to have to make sure that, like, some people's clothes that say it can't be, the people that want to dry clean, you have to dry clean. The people that want to wash, you have to wash. The people that want to just fold, you have to fold. The people that want to hangers, you have to put in hangers. All that sounds complicated, but it's really not. Because at the end of the day, you just create like a little Excel thing that just pretty much says, what's your name? What's your apartment number? Do you want to fold it, yes or no? Do you want this, yes or no? Do you want this, yes or no? So whenever you take out the clothes, you just separate it between the ones that are folded, the ones that want it hanged, the ones that are dry cleaners. It's really that simple, right? But what I did is I pretty much set up this contract. I sent them a letter that says, hey, this is how much I'm going to charge you this per pound, this much. For each room, I'm going to charge you for this, this much. And then the best thing that I did, okay, this is one of the best things. At that time, I actually had no money. Swear to God. I wouldn't even sit here and lie to you guys. Whenever I first was starting this laundry pickup delivery stuff, I literally had no money. And at that time, I used to work with my dad, and me and him had, we were in the business together, and I had left everything. So when I left everything, I literally started from scratch. And the money that I did have, I kind of was using to literally survive and pay rent and do everything. So I was running through money a lot fast, and I practically was broke at that time. So that's why I was so hungry to get more customers, because I really wanted to make some money. Like, I kind of had no choice but to make it, because at the end of the day, it kind of depended on my survival. So not only did I not have any money, but what I did was I set up in the contract to where they had to give me $500 in advance before we even get started. One more time. I put it in the contract that they had to give me $500 before we even get started. I know what you're thinking. Why? Because I have no money and they expect me to pick up the clothes, take it to the laundromat, do all this stuff, bring it back. It requires a box truck. I don't have money for a box truck. It requires me hiring at least one other person to help me, and I don't have money to pay somebody. So what I did was I made them pay me $500 to get started. Okay, so I got the $500. Boom, it's in my account. I went to the enterprise. They rent a truck. They charged me $300 for practically 2 days. I wasn't even worried. I just swiped that card. Boom. Now I have $200 left. I called one of my friends and said, I'm gonna pay you $100 today to come help me with some laundry stuff. Boom. I have $100 left just in case. I have the box truck that I need to pick up the clothes, and then I have I have somebody that's there helping me. So not only that, but they literally paid for everything to be set up. They literally paid me to make more money. Okay, so boom, now everything's set up. I have the box shop, I have the person, I have and I have a little bit of extra money. So we go to the thing, we get a clipboard, we make all the things. I print out an Excel thing that says, this is the person's unit number, this is their name, this is what they need, this is what they want. We go and we literally pick up all the clothes. It takes us maybe 3 hours to pick up all those clothes. I'm telling you, picked up the clothes, literally just threw everything into the box truck. Do it all in the box truck. Now it's in the box truck. We drive to the laundromat that was going to do all the orders. We go to the laundromat. We literally left the box truck there overnight so that they could take some clothes out, wash it, dry, fold it, organize it, and then go and then take some more clothes out instead of having to just take everything out and just be sitting there as a pile. They literally did the work within maybe 2-3 days. But the thing is, once I Once I was able to unload everything, all I had to do was pretty much wait to deliver it. So boom, they're finishing everything. They're going crazy. They do all the work. So what happens is, when it's that time, I literally went and started taking it back one by one. I used my personal car and my friend's personal car to literally take it all back. I can't afford another 2 days of box truck, right? So me and my friend were literally using our cars to make multiple trips to go take it back. So the first time he would do 10 people, I would do another 10 people. He'd do another 10 people, I'd do another. And it took us a couple hours to do it all. But at the end of the day, it didn't cost us that much money because I had an extra $100. So I put in $50 for gas. I put myself $50 for gas for running around town, doing crazy stuff. And the thing is, because I had already known all the weight and all the clothes were already done and washed and folded, they actually had paid me because the clothes were already done. Once I knew the total weight, because we charge by weight, so once I knew the total weight of all the clothes, which was around like 2,000 something pounds, I sent them the bill and told them, you have to pay this within 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? That money came in quick, boy. That money came in quick, boy. I was like, that's it, 4,000 something, because, you know, I use Square takes some fees. And it wasn't like, and then because they gave me $500 in advance, it was pretty much like a 4,500 total plus the 500, you know. But long story short, at the end of the day, bro, I literally made $5,000 within the couple of days. And like I said, all I had to do was pick up and deliver. Yes, I did kind of have to work hard a little bit at picking up all the bags, going down the stairs, doing the things. That was a little bit hard. Having to go in the car and drive, you know, each time to return the trip, that was kind of hard. But for $5,000 in a couple of days, I was with a smile on my face. I was sweating, smiling. I was tired, smiling. I was, man, well, because at the end of it all, within 3 days, I did all the work. Everything was done. All the clothes were returned. Everything worked out. Everybody was happy. And I had thousands of dollars in my account that I just made from simply just investing in myself. Like, I was so proud of myself because at the end of the day, I always knew that I could make money doing this. That's why I sit here and preach to you guys. Like, that's just the reason why I sit here and tell you you can make money, because I've made money off of it. I've done it. I've seen it. I've lived it. The money hit my account. I went and bought steak that day for no reason. I don't even like steak like that. I literally swiped my card at $200 just to eat steak, just to reward myself, just to tell myself that I'm amazing and I love myself, and I thank you for trusting the process. Why? Because at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of you guys want to get into this, but, you know, don't for whatever reason. A lot of you guys want to and stop halfway. But, man, I've always been proud of myself for actually doing the things that I'm even telling you guys to do. Why? Because at the end of the day, when I made that $5,000 in those couple of days, I want you to know, man, it changed my perspective on everything. Now, this is my life plan. I plan to do this forever, okay? I plan to do this forever. People are always going to be needing laundry done. Whether you're getting a robot to wash it or dry it or doing whatever. At the end of the day, you're going to need somebody to do it. And if robots start doing laundry tomorrow, I'll just go buy some of those robots, and then I'll charge you whatever fee that they're charging you to. Whatever is happening in the laundry space, I'm involved, okay? So at the end of the day, like I said, this is my little testimony of how I made $5,000. Obviously, I'm going to show you all a couple of screenshots so you get to see the screenshots and stuff like that. I don't want to give you guys the lady's information and all that. Like, you know, I don't want to give you her card information, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to, you know, post whatever screenshots I can. But at the end of the day, man, like, you know, I really was making money all last year, just even if it was like randomly, you know, even if it was whenever I wanted to, because I would have, you know, my sister help me. I would have different people would do my pickup and delivery. I had 2 drivers that would do all the work. But man, when I tell you, like, I started this maybe a year and a half ago, and I've been super lazy, but man, recently I've been making a lot of money. Recently it's been going good, and after I made this $5,000 in a day, I was locked in. I was devoted. I'm sold. You know what I'm saying? I'm sold. So at the end of the day, you guys can make money too. All you have to do is watch some more of my videos. If you watch those videos of how to come up with good pricing, how to market your landing pages or booking forms, you know, and how to get commercial contracts, man, there's no way you can't be successful. There's no way you can't be successful. There's a lot of people out here that don't even know this exists, so you can get early movers advantage. There's a lot of people that don't even want to do this, so they're just missing out on free money. But man, when I tell you that you could possibly make money and you know, change your life, it's kind of up to you. Results are not guaranteed. I'm not one of those people that are going to tell you everybody's going to be rich and blah, 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 blah. I'm just telling you that if you're looking for something where you can make money off of just picking up and delivering, you already do Uber, you already do DoorDash, you already do Grubhub, you're a gig economy worker, this is something that you could add. But you not only that, but you could own it. You don't own DoorDash, you don't own Uber, you don't own Grubhub, but you work for them and you put in a lot of work for them. But imagine owning a laundry company where you do the same thing, which is pick up and delivery, your car is still on the road, your insurance, you still pay for the insurance, your car still takes the same type of gas, but you're just picking up and taking to a certain spot. And then you might even have to do less orders because you can just go pick up a whole bunch of orders and just take it there. And at the end of the day, take all those orders back and boom. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunity, guys. There's a lot of opportunity, but I at least wanted to tell you guys my testimony because that's how I made at least $5,000 in one day.